Okay, is it working? What's good, guys? It's me, Gerald the Weeb here, back again with another video. I've been trying to upload for like the last 30 minutes now. Okay. I'm going to surprise you. I thought I was going to make my new ReZero one, but I'll save that for next Saturday with the Chaos. I keep putting it off. I'm sorry. Hopefully, you guys will like it next Saturday. Now, this is what if Asta had King Crimson. Now, this, like I said, I would show Narancha in this part. But Narancha and Diego are not in the Clover Kingdom. They're in the Diamond Kingdom. I'm not the Diamond Kingdom. Sorry about that. I mean the Spade Kingdom. You'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. And also, I've been reading the manga. If you haven't watched my last like three, it was like 3 videos ago. I explained like I've read 2 chapters and like a big spoiler, you could say. Like Asta and like Noel and Mimosa were, yeah, they made it into the Spade Kingdom. They traveled the dangerous path which is and it's also been a 1 year time skip, but I'm pretty sure the anime is gonna kind of say it's been a whole year, and the episodes that were happening in that time was like for a whole year. I'm pretty sure they're gonna say something like that, and yeah, so I'm and also read ahead a little bit, and I also figured out that that the contract I said with Lebe for my other parts, it's actually called Devil Unity, and it's basically kind of like a stance. So Lebe can get damaged just like Asta. So I'll be changing that for the rest of my parts. So let's get started into the what if. Now Narancha has been, yeah. So Trish is also in the Spade Kingdom too. A trained stand users always attract each other. And yeah, so Narancha was reborn because he died in the. Someone just going up the stairs. So Narancha is reborn, and he has like wind magic, you could say, like his airplane magic, and he can shoot wind bullets. And because he wasn't pierced by the stain arrow when he got reborn. Now, Narancha is he was born into a rich family in the Spade Kingdom, but Veronica has found him because Trish been looking for like people she knew about from her old life. So Veronica found Narancha, and yeah, I think her name's Veronica. I think she's the one that has the demon that cursed Noel's mother, and it's kind of like cursing her now, you could say. Now, Veronica then says, "Finally, it took us a couple of tries in time. Like I'm pretty sure, like the timeline of them. What I'm speaking of is like it's big spoilers, you could say. Like, when I was watching a couple of videos about analysts about it, it seemed like the timeline of Black Clover, it kind of gets a little bit messed up, you could say, with them having continuity errors in the Spade Kingdom arc, because they said I think they have like some sort of like time machine, you could say. I don't know for sure because I haven't made it to that part yet, but I've been hearing from the analysts who are like all the way up to date, and it seems like they have like they can control time somehow, not like control it, but they can go back in time or into the present, you could say. That's how. And also I think like the Spade Kingdom. I was remembering something else, like with Yuno. There's like 3 people protecting him from that chapter, and Dante came out of nowhere. So they couldn't have their devil because I think Dante had his devil thing on his forehead, so they couldn't have only had it for a year. What I was reading. They only said they only had it for a year when I read up to it. So I think they are like messing with time or something, because that wouldn't make any sense. So sorry if that was a big spoiler. I'm telling you, this part is just a big spoiler. Now, Veronica is just saying she messed with time a couple of times just to find Narancha. And Narancha says, "I don't want to be associated with you. With you. You're tearing down our kingdom. You're disgusting." And yeah, so Veronica just puts a curse on Narancha. Um, and she comes back a couple of days later and picks him up, and she says she's gonna help him. Yeah, and yeah, so Trish is just explaining how she knows him from the other world, and Narancia is he's still that gullible kid, so he believes her, and he also feels like a connection somehow. And so basically, Trish just trains Narancia for the next 10 years because she's around the same. Like she arrived in the Space Kingdom like when like Dante basically discovered the devils, and she's just been with him during those time leaps, you could say. Yeah, and yeah, and she also she says she had to keep it a secret, but she tells Narancia about it. She tells Narancia about Dino Dio. Yes, they captured Dio. He's Dino Dio. He won't get out of his Dino form. I couldn't bring in other, Dio from part one Dio and part three. Okay, all part six Dios. I couldn't bring that one in because he died. He died, but then he got reset into that part seven universe. So he came back to life as Diego. So it's, well, comment if you guys want me to bring back two Dios, but wouldn't make any sense. So yeah, so they have other Dio, and they're trying to like learn how to extract his abilities because he can. This Dio can also stop time for a couple of seconds, and he always attacks Dante Zonum. I think his name was Zerdin, if I'm correct. You know the other dude who also has a devil, not Dante. Yeah, he always attacks them, and Narancha says, "Let me try. I think I can figure out something." Oh my goodness, it looks so bad. Oh my god. Now we're talking about Dino Dio. Ugh. No, it looks so blurry. I don't understand why. It's just Dinosaur Dio. Tell me if it's hurting you guys' eyes, and I'll edit it out. Just tell me. Yeah. So yeah, Dino Dio starts to go back into his human form because he doesn't sense any. Diego doesn't sense anything dangerous from Narancha, and he shows his human form to him, and he says, "Let me out of here. Please, I've been stuck in here for the last 10 years. They locked me up when I was a kid. They're gonna do the same thing to you. Just let me out." And yeah, Diego's trying to manipulate Narancha. He really doesn't care about Narancha, like I said. Yeah, but Trisha is not nowhere nearby. She's just allowing him to do something because Diego can't get out the cage. They put a lot of barriers behind it, and Diego doesn't know how to get out of those barriers because he hasn't had no training with them. And Rancha is saying that all you have to do is apply with the Spade Kingdom and become a soldier, and then you'll be free as do whatever what you want. Or they're just gonna put curses on you like they did to me. These are your only options. And Diego says, if I can become free, hmm. Okay, I'm sorry. I paused for a second. I was doing like what Diego would do. Okay, now oh my goodness. I just thought of something. Oh, you guys are gonna be surprised for the next part. Oh, it's gonna surprise you. Anyway, like I was saying, yeah, Diego is just says fine. I kneel, and yeah, so Diego wants to be let out, and he would work for the Spade Kingdom. Yes, so Narancha, Trish, and Dio is now working for the Spade Kingdom. And now Dante explains what their mission is, and they trained for a couple of years, and now they're going off on their mission. Now your mission is to find Giorno Giovanna and this Mista and Diablo. Now they should be able to help us with our time stuff, and we can also maybe control the devils better. We won't tell the our devils this, but this could be very beneficial to all of us in the Spade Kingdom. But the only problem is we don't know how they look like. They could easily change their appearance, just like you or Narancha. You look a little bit different from your counterpart a little bit. So, yeah, just do your best. Now, I heard that there's been elves been sighting over there. I went to go check, but I had to retreat because I didn't want to get sighted. So try to make contact with those elves if I'm correct. And they should help you out. And I also have another guy. He called himself Report or something like that. Now go and find him. Weather Report. He's my inside agent that I already had. Yeah, so Weather Report is with the Spade Kingdom too. Yeah, everyone's just evil. Okay, they're not evil. They're just following orders. Yeah, so like I was saying, Weather Report had to. He was in the Diamond Kingdom, but he escaped because he had to escape because of some guy named Valentine was going to attack him and stuff. If you know what I mean, if you watch Part 7 of JoJo, so he escaped to the Spade Kingdom, and he's also a spy. So Narancha and Diego go to find Weather Report, and yeah, so Weather Report they go to find him. So I'll go more into that for the next part. But now it's time for me to go back to Asta and Asta, Mr. Giorno, Noel, Mimosa, Mimosa's brother, and Apollonarth. Okay. I broke some. And I didn't break nothing. I was stretching. Okay, so Mista is just going out to do patrol because he likes to do that. He feels unlucky. He only has 5 bullets, so if he like shoots a bullet, he has only 4. So he's always unlucky. But he's very unlucky because he didn't count the chamber this time. And Noelle starts to show herself. They finally made it to where Asta's mother used to live. I forgot if I'm pretty sure I didn't kill her off, but I don't know where she went. Tell me in the comments if I did or not. And yeah, so Mista says, "Who are you?" "Oh, it looks like you're a noble or something." "I don't care. Leave me alone. Go back to your home or something." And she shows Silver Chariot. Okay, she doesn't have Silver Chariot, but Pollinar's stand comes out and Mista says, "Pollinarth? I don't trust it. Show your face, Pollinarth." And he looks at his chamber and he says, "Ah, crap baskets. Only have 4 bullets. This is unlucky." And he says, "Well, looks like I lost this battle." And he says, "Okay, Polinar, just please show yourself. I can't win this battle." And because he has 4 bullets. And yeah, so Polinar then shows himself and he says, "Mista, where's Giorno Giovanna?" And Misa says, "You're not even going to give me a hug or something? I haven't seen you in decades. You were a turtle last time I saw you, and now you're a human again. This is very interesting. And it looks like you also have a child now. I can't believe this." uh, yeah, the only reason Mista said that because they both have white hair. And Polinar says, "I'm not the type to settle down. I yeah, well, I messed up my joke. I was about to go and talk about something from part 3 because he always used to try to find someone, but he always used to get just rejected. But yeah, so Noel just walks right by Mista and the other members, Diablo, and that was inside Asta, and Brute Tirati and Mimosa also come. And she and Mista just ignores Asta, and he looks straight at Mimosa, and he says, "Hmm, it feels like I know you from somewhere." And she shows him sticky finger, and Mista starts to cry because he sees Zipper Man, and he runs over to it, and he tries to hug it. But yeah, but Mimosa moves away because it's basically her stand now. And Mista says, "Bucciarati, it's been so long. I thought you were dead forever. I can't believe this. Is this a miracle?" And yeah, he just starts bawling his eyes, and he's just imagining Bucciarati. But Bucciarati's not speaking to Mista, and he says, "You have done well to survive, Mista. But this is I am no longer a part of this world. I'm just a part of Mimosa. And I'm glad I can see you again. Just talk to me I'll talk to you anytime we have the chance to speak." And Mimosa says, "Okay, you have your fun reunion." Oh wait, didn't I make this Mimosa a little bit evil? I'm pretty sure I did. I made her a kind of a big bad. What did I make her? Okay, I made her a masticus. There we go. Boom. Wait, wait. No, a masticus likes to get hurt. Oh wait. Okay, ignore what I just said. Yeah, so Mista says he has so much respect for Mimosa for showing him Bucciarati's stand and letting him speak to it. And he says, "Here, have a piggyback ride." He says, yeah, he just became Mista became a sim for Bucciarati inside Mimosas. And she says, "No, thank you." And they walk to Giorno Giovanna. Noel just goes to sit in that cabbage where Giorno was already at, and the rest of them show up. And but as Asta was walking in there, Mista noticed something that was off with him. Asta did his. He barely does it now because he's controlling it. And Mista says, "I gotta keep my eye on this one. Why is he doing that noise?" And yes, Asta walks in and Giorno's right there, and he says, "Diablo, no long time no see, I see." And Giorno's like, "Have you come back into the Stan era with the golden experience? This is why you seek to me out." And then Mista was also looking at Asta, but then he starts to remember that that's Lucida's child, and he starts to remember that she stabbed herself with a stand arrow, and so Mista says, "Oh my goodness, this is all my fault." Giorno realizes it too. He says, "Oh, I see. He got Diablo's stand because of us. I know I should have let her not stab herself with it." And Golden Experience says we should put Diablo back into the stand arrow. And Asta is saying that he needs Diablo to become the Wizard King, so he doesn't want that. Want Golden Experience to do such a thing. And Diablo is he's on edge. He's like ready to be attacked because he knows what happened to him last time with Golden Experience. And he also tells LeBear that if he attacks Asta, we're going to be in a loop of torture. And LeBear doesn't want that to happen, so he's also on guard too. And yeah, Giorno says, "What makes you think I should not just use my golden experience reclaim just to take Diablo out? And you can just go on living with yourself, Asta. Don't you have something else inside of you? Don't you have LeBear? LeBear should be enough to make you the Wizard King if you train hard enough." And yeah, so Asta says that he's formed a bond with Diablo, and he's not the person that you really think he is now. And Giorno's like, sure, but if he steps out of line and he hurts the Clover Kingdom, I'll do my part and destroy him along with you if I have to. I don't care if you're Lasita's child or not. Now, you want to know how we all got here. I'm pretty sure Paul and I have explained most of it. But Giorno explains more into detail what happened to him. And after they get their explanation from Giorno, Giorno says, I think there's other stand users, just like Polinar, that got out too. I think Narancha could be alive. And Mista's like, but Narancha died before the reawakening. And no, Narancha probably was reborn in this world. And I'm pretty sure if any dead stand user could be, I think they can be reborn here. So I'm pretty sure there's lots of stand users scattered throughout this whole throughout the the four kingdoms. So we need to find all of them, or they're gonna start causing havoc. And yeah, and we need to find the ones that also have Joe's the stars on their necks. Those will really help us. And Mista says, "Do you think Trish is also alive?" And Giorno says, "Most definitely. She must be in one of the kingdoms. I've just been trying to figure this out, how to get to the other kingdoms because of that gap thing. To get to the Spay Kingdom, she has to be there. I know so because there's no way that kingdom could be so heavily guarded when any no one can go in and no one can go out. It has to be Trish's doing, or maybe the other devils that could be there." And yeah, so like Asta is just found out like everything about Diablo and stuff. And Diablo, Asta then asks, how is Trish related to Diablo? And Diablo explains that it's his daughter, and she probably will kill him if she see him. And Giorno says, "That's it. She must think you must escape from Golden Experience or Queen too. So she's gonna try to attack you, Asta. So she's probably gonna send agents with stand arrows. Maybe she created new ones. Who knows? With this world, and she's probably going to attack you if she sees if other stand users see you guys. So you guys need to be careful." And Asta says what happened to his mother. He's still wondering, and Giorno says, "You will reach the truth sooner or later, but not now. Now go on your way back to the Clover capital, and go and tell the Wizard King." And yeah, so Asta, Mimosa, and Noel, and Polnareff, yeah, and the vice captain of Dorothy's squad also comes because he got knocked out if I'm correct, but I brought him along because yeah, with his floaty wait, he has sparkle magic. Yeah, his sparkle magic. Okay, enough with the sparkle magic talk. Like I was saying, yeah, so they all go back and they learned a lot from Jornhill. And Polnareff got stopped by Giorno, and Giorno says, "Here, I learned something from Golden Experience Requiem." And yeah, Golden Experience heals Polnareff's wounds. So he's basically back to his normal self, you could say. So it's prime Polnareff, but I guess he's like in his 30s or 40s now. So he's good. He says, "Thank you, Giorno Giovanna. See, you're nothing like Diablo. Just learn to forgive him. He Asta most definitely will take care of Diablo if he gets out of hand. I know so. And also, there's a lot of stand users that are gonna be after him. So even if Diablo escapes from Asta, they can probably kill him because he's gonna need to learn how to get into another body, and which that's probably not gonna work because he came from the stand arrow and this. Oh my stomach. Did something weird. Sorry. Okay, I did it again. Okay, yeah. So Polnareff says it's gonna be hard for him to transfer his body unless he goes straight to Trish or Mista, but we're not coming back here for a while. And yeah. So Polnareff thanks him, and he also says, Giorno, do you think Jotaro survived? And Mista and all the other people from Black Clover are leaving. Um, yeah, and yeah, Bucciarati also said bye to Mista. And Giorno says there's no way that Jotaro could have survived, or maybe even his daughter couldn't either. They were right at the attack, so I'm pretty sure they didn't. They got incinerated and destroyed with that universe. But there could be someone similar to them. They probably got reincarnated, or there's someone with their genetic code that's with them. I really can't tell, but there's most definitely other Joestars in this world. I would try to find one of the Joestars. I'm pretty sure we should just go after the oldest Joestar first. And they're talking about Johnny or Joseph. You could say Joseph. Johnny's gonna be a lot older because um, actually we really don't know about other part Joseph that much from the other universe. So I'm gonna keep it the same. So Johnny's gonna be a lot older for the next part, and Joseph is gonna be like in his 18ish. So yeah, so like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this what if, and I want you guys to keep yourselves healthy. And Polnareff goes back with them and he says, "Understood. I'll go and find Joseph and this Johnny. Um, I mean Jonathan Joe. I mean he means Jonathan Joestar because I'm pretty sure Joestar probably told him about Jonathan a long time ago. I'll find Jonathan or other Jonathan. They'll help us. They'll help us a lot to get back to our universe." And Giorno says, "There's also one more thing. Dio could be in this universe too because he died and he died before being they. I mean, he died before he could before that Poochie guy could reach the truth. So I'm pretty sure he's here too. Maybe even he's probably in the Space Kingdom with Trish. So I don't know if Trish betrayed us or not, but this probably makes more sense." And Polnareff says, "Understood. And I'll kill this Dio in this timeline. I ain't gonna get destroyed like I did last time." And yeah, so Polnareff um, leaves, and that's where I'll be ending off this what if. I know it was a very long part, so I combined part 11 and 12. So like I like to do that sometimes. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the what if. There was a lot of information in this one. And for the next part, Weathery Report and Narancha and Dio will be attacking Asta, and in the intra exams, you could say. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed. Keep it cool. I'll be going to school on Monday tomorrow, so the videos might come out a little bit slower, but not right away because I'm still fresh off of break, so I'm not gonna like just stop. So yeah, I'm gonna do my schedule. My Bleach one with Bakia will be coming out tomorrow, and Tuesday will be what if Deku got captured instead of Wait, did I say Bak? Yeah, I said Bakia. I didn't say Bakugo. So that'll also Bakugo will happen Tuesday. Wednesday will be Asta Killer Queen, then Asta with all types of mana, then Asta with yeah. There's another Asta one. Yeah, I can't think. I'll probably go back to Asta with Titan Shifter or the ReZero Asta one, and then for Friday and Saturday I'll be making a new Asta What If with white beard if I'm correct from One Piece, or I'll continue the ReZero one of my the Gias one with the Subaru. So that's what I'm probably going to be uploading. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Want you guys to stay healthy and go and experience out